You already compared your life to someone else today. That's how this story begins. There was once a village hidden between blue hills and tall, quiet trees. It wasn't rich. It wasn't poor. People had enough. And for a long time, enough was more than enough. At the center of the village, there was a lake. It wasn't large. It wasn't deep. It wasn't famous. Its surface was unnaturally still, smooth like glass, reflecting the sky with uncomfortable precision. The villagers simply called it the lake. There were no official legends about it. No warning signs. No rules written anywhere. But the elders never stayed near it for long. They said strange things. Some reflections are not meant to be studied. Not every image wants to be seen. People laughed it off. Until someone stared too long. Her name was Mara. Mara wasn't unhappy. But she wasn't satisfied either. She noticed things. Who had nicer homes? Who was admired? Who seemed loved effortlessly? No matter how hard she tried, there was always someone ahead of her. One evening, just before sunset, Mara sat by the lake. The light was golden. The water looked perfect. When she looked down, she didn't see herself. She saw a better version. More confident. More desired. Living a life that felt painfully familiar. Like something she was always meant to have, but somehow missed. The reflection smiled. Mara smiled back. She returned the next day. Then the next. People noticed the change. You seem lighter. More confident. Happier. Mara never explained why. But the lake did. Slowly, others began sitting at its edge. At first out of curiosity. Then out of need. Because the reflections never lied. They didn't show fantasy. They showed comparison. A woman saw herself admired by everyone. A man saw success he never reached. A girl saw beauty that finally earned attention. The lake didn't promise anything. It simply showed what could be. And that was worse. People started spending more time looking than living. Their real lives began to feel small by comparison. Homes felt inadequate. Relationships felt disappointing. Faces felt wrong. The elders tried to intervene. Comparison is a hunger that never ends. No one listened. Because the lake never screamed. It whispered. Then people started disappearing. No screams. No bodies. No struggle. They just stopped going home. Some claimed they moved away. Others swore the last time they were seen, they were sitting at the lake, motionless, staring at themselves. The village shifted. Laughter faded. Conversations became silent competitions. People stopped asking, "How are you?" and started thinking, "Why is their life better than mine?" The lake reflected everything. And the more people compared, the more complete the reflections became. Until one day, someone stepped into the water. Not to swim. Not to cool off. To reach the life they saw. The body was never found. After that, people avoided the lake. But it was already too late. Even away from it, the images remained. The feeling of being behind. Of missing something. Of silently failing at life. The village emptied, not physically, but internally. People still walked. Still talked. Still existed. But they weren't living their own lives anymore. They were watching them. Today, the village no longer exists. The lake is still there. Calm. Silent. Reflecting the sky as if nothing ever happened. They say if you glance quickly, you'll see nothing but water. But if you stare long enough, it shows exactly what makes you forget who you already are. Because comparison doesn't kill you. It convinces you to abandon your own life. And that is worse.